So Soundcore had a successful launch with their Liberty 4 earbuds, and it left us wondering, what's next in the Soundcore Liberty 4 lineup? Is there a Pro version? Today we have our answer.
We keep seeing their eyeballs glued to us on the sidewalk, but that look could kill. They are trying so hard to find all the weaknesses inside, but it's gonna spill. Oh, can we take a minute, turn and face the critics? Let's put flowers in our hair like we don't care. And dance a village clown moves. Nobody's stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good.
So the earbuds today were sent over to me by Soundcore for review, and although these were sent over to me, there were no money exchange in hand, and this review is based on my honest and unbiased opinion. So we have not seen the Liberty 4 Pro yet, but today we're checking out something new in this lineup, which is the Liberty 4 NC instead, which comes in a more budget-friendly cost compared to the Liberty 4 at only $99 US. So if you're interested in checking out these earbuds, definitely check out my links in the description below. So ditching the slide-up lid design, the Liberty 4 NC now comes with a simple flip-up lid, very similar to what you get with the VRP10, and it comes with a handy magnetic latch that flings the lid open when you press the button here. And this button is cool because it was addressed from the VRP10 since it's hard to open with the dry hands, at least for me. So now you're going to get total 5 colors with these earbuds, and you can now choose from the standard blue, black and white version, but there's also pink and light blue to choose from. So there's also now a beautiful indicator at the bottom here. If you flip it open, you can see the indicator here that tells you the battery level of the case, and the overall implementation here is clean and polished. So you get the nice Soundcore branding at the front of the lid in a mirror finish, and the bottom of the case is a Type-C charging port, but there is no chrome ring around it, which makes the earbuds case look kind of basic in my opinion. And same goes to the back of the case, where it's just the hinge and you can see the line here. So good thing here is that you get wireless charging with this case, which is added convenience there. So inside the earbuds, you also see this subtle light indicator, which was introduced in previous Soundcore earbuds as well, and I really like this execution with almost all of Soundcore's modern earbuds. So to be honest, the earbuds here look very similar to the Liberty 4, and there is also the Soundcore branding at the stem of the earbuds, and you don't see an in-ear sensor here, but there is actually one somewhere inside the ear tips there. But one thing that was missing here, but it was on the Liberty 4, is that now you don't get that heart rate sensor inside the earbuds itself, which I think is quite gimmicky at this point still. So battery life is very good with these earbuds, and is slightly better than the Liberty 4, and with ANC off, you're going to get about 10 hours of juice and 40 additional hours with the case. With ANC on, it drops to about 8 hours and 32 additional hours with the case. This is of course tested with the AAC codec and a medium volume, so if you run it with LDAC, and depending on the volume that you run it at, you can expect about 30% less battery power with ANC on. So there is also quick charging with these earbuds, which is even better than the Liberty 4, which gets 3 hours of juice from 15 minutes of charging. The new NC now gets 4 hours of usage from 10 minutes of charging, which is very impressive. Finally, although supported wireless charging on these earbuds will be a lot slower compared to wired charging. So volume is very similar to the Liberty 4, and for me a comfortable volume starts at 40% and it starts to feel loud at 55 to 60%, which is very impressive. Somewhere around 75% is extremely loud for me and I had to turn it down. So no disappointment here with the volume. Specs wise, you're still gonna get all the best bells and whistles from a flagship earbuds today, but you can see that Soundcore has left many of the tech with the original Liberty 4. So for example, you're not gonna get the ACAA 3.0 architecture, no multi-driver setup here, and you don't get the squeeze control you get with the Liberty 4. You also don't get Soundcore wellness as well as the heart rate sensor with the Liberty 4, and that's pretty much it. You're still gonna get a Bluetooth 5.3 chipset with LDAC support for your high-res audio wireless support, AAC and SBC codec. Another feature that was not mentioned on the Liberty 4 was water resistant rating, and this time around with the NC, you're gonna get at least an IPX4 water resistant rating, which means you can sweat with it, get water splashes on it, and it's not a problem. So instead of a multi-driver setup, you're gonna get an 11mm high-res certified dynamic driver that is claimed to be high sensitivity and low distortion driver. And this time around, Soundcore is also pushing their new adaptive ANC 2.0, which intelligently detects minute changes in your surrounding noises and adjust the ANC in real time to compensate. So we're going to talk about ANC a little bit more. So you do get an in-ear sensor with this earbuds, but you can also seamlessly use these earbuds individually out from the case without any problem. And finally, you get that sweet multi-point connectivity that everybody wants. Again, Soundcore delivers on their ANC Performance, and the adaptive ANC 2.0 is really a great technology, and you can actually feel it working to cancel out different environment noises at different situations. So I test the ANC here at max level 5 and the result was really good. Environment noise was successfully reduced by about 80%, and I think comparing it to its bigger brother Liberty 4, they both perform so good it's almost impossible to hear the difference. Not only that, Soundcore has algorithms to tackle specific noises such as airplane cabins and various commute noises, which is a plus point. Low humming noises is extremely soft if you just use these earbuds without playing any music, which says a lot about ANC earbuds today. And when you play soft music, almost all the background noises gets drowned out. And with the cafe noise test and with soft music playing, I can't even hear the simulated caffeine sound and had to double check that it was playing. And I played the background noise loud through a headphones while I'm listening to the earphones inside with ANC, so it's truly a fair test here. Finally, wind noise is controlled really well here even without the wind noise settings toggle, so for me, I just leave it on. Transparency mode is very natural without over amplification of the surrounding noises and mostly feel like half in-ear earbuds, which is nice. And with that, I'm gonna give this a slightly better score than the Liberty 4 because of that wind noise performance at 9.6 out of 10. So the app here is a lot simpler compared to the Liberty 4, and you're gonna get a battery level here for the earbuds and the case. No percentage indicator here again. Below that is the ANC control, and under noise cancellation, you get to choose a whole bunch of stuff. And honestly, one of the most comprehensive settings under ANC that I've seen. First, you get adaptive noise cancelling. Like that, and it automates ANC control for you. But on top of that, you're also gonna get environmental detection, which will mute your music for 2 seconds when it detects you switching into a different environment so it can adjust. Below that, you're gonna get manual mode, which is what I'll usually use. So I set it to 5 usually. You get a level between 1 to 5. And finally, transportation mode, where you get to choose plane, train, bus, or car, which has specific algorithms to cater for each situation you're in. Not only that, transparency mode as well, you're gonna get 2 options: fully transparent, which makes environment quite loud, and vocal mode, which is a more natural sounding but slightly mid-range amplified transparency mode. Below that, you can choose wind noise reduction, which greatly reduces buffering at high wind places. Pretty effective in my opinion. And after that, you're gonna get sound effects, where you can set the 3D surround sound, which from my test is not the same as the 360 spatial audio in the Liberty 4. Below that, you're also gonna get EQ settings. So here ID is Soundcore's intelligent ear mapping capabilities that measures the frequencies you can or cannot hear, and also the sound signature that you like to give you the best experience. In my opinion, this beats the Soundcore signature, and here ID is now my favorite EQ. If that's too complicated for you, there's also a 22 different presets EQs that you can choose from, and if you want to customize it further, there is an 8-band EQ for you to play with. After that, you're also gonna get safe volume settings that monitors the volume in real time and allows you to set a limit for high volumes. This is good because some music is produced louder than others, so this will help save your ears. Below that, you're also gonna get remapping of your earbuds control, and you can get everything from volume controls to calling out your assistant, which is great. And we're not done yet. At the top right corner here, there is also a settings button, and here you can choose things like your autoplay or pause, your gaming mode, sound leak compensation, multi-point connectivity, do an ear fit test, find your earbuds, and also update your firmware. So for a non-full-featured earbuds like the Liberty 4 with the Soundcore Wellness, the NC definitely has a lot of settings for you to play with in the app. So sound signature is very customized and personalized with these earbuds. Of course, everyone has a different preference to music, and Soundcore builds that into their Hear ID, letting you choose from multiple different frequencies and what you prefer. So instead of talking about sound signature, let's talk about sound quality. Every time you test a Soundcore product, I assure you it won't disappoint, and you get the best performing driver for your money, and it even rivals big brands that sells for double or triple the price. Starting with the low frequencies, the bass performance here is really unmatched and you get every single low note frequencies properly reproduced. The quality of the bass here is also solid, both for the sub bass as well as the mid bass, both giving you that sweet bass that bass heads really like. Mid-range vocal is also fantastic, crisp and clear operations. It is not recessed, not jumbled up. Every note is just generated clearly and vocals all sound fantastic with this earbuds. Highs is also great here, and since these are high-res certified earbuds, using this with my Sony DAP player running LDAC, you can hear every sparkle. And if you're like me and you listen to all the background instruments of a song, then these earbuds will definitely help you discover notes you haven't even heard before. All in all, a fantastic sounding earbuds.
So this is a test to see if the Soundcore Liberty 4NC is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below.
So latency is not something that Soundcore claims to be non-existent with most of their earbuds. They do perform great, but with games like PUBG, there is still some minor latency with gaming. However, this doesn't apply to movies and videos, which is mostly latency free. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So another solid offering from Soundcore, and I can only imagine what the future holds for Soundcore since they are already coming out with the almost perfect earbuds. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash the thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.